Hello, folks, and welcome back to the continuation of our Cincinnati meetup with Traveling Robert. We're going to explore the Cincinnati area, and one of the things that we did do while we were there is to go visit the Ark. Good morning, folks. Well, we had a nice, pleasant, quiet evening here at Cracker Barrel. Let's go ahead and continue our trip to Cincinnati. We're going to stop along the way at Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and see a little sight there. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. As we come into Point Pleasant here, we're going to jump off across the Kanawha River into the little bitty town of Point Pleasant. And the reason we're stopping here is there's a local folklore in West Virginia, the Mothman. It's a humanoid creature that was reportedly seen in Point Pleasant between November of 1966 to December of 1967. And what they've done here is they've created a 12-foot tall metallic statue of the creature. It was unveiled in 2003. That's it right here. And they also have a museum and a research center that opened in 2005. And then they also have a festival that goes on here in September. Being the time of day, we're too early for the museum and research center, and obviously this is in September. But we thought we'd stop and show you the actual statue of the Mothman. Well, I would really hate to meet him in the middle of the night. Let's go ahead and get back on the road here towards Cincinnati. We're going to cross the Kanawha River again, and what you see over there on the right is actually the Ohio River, and this is the convergence of the two rivers. And that white bridge you see in the distance, that's US 35, and we're going to jump right back on it. And as we cross the Ohio River, I'd like to tell you welcome to Ohio, and our next stop's going to be Cincinnati. Hey folks, well, we've made it to Cincinnati here. I know this looks like we're out in the middle of nowhere in some beautiful country, but you're actually in Cincinnati. This is Winton Woods Park, and the campground's down in here. It's beautiful down in here. You would have never guessed, if somebody transported you in and you woke up in here, you'd never guess that you're in the middle of Cincinnati. But it's gorgeous, and it's nice to see. Didn't get a whole lot of filming done between West Virginia and here because it rained pretty much the whole way. But it's cleared up a little bit now, so I want to go ahead and show you the campground here. We really enjoyed the campground here, had full hookups. And we get set up down here. I'll film around the outside of the campground so you get a good view of it. The restroom facilities were nice and clean. Had a nice little store up there at the beginning where you check in. Anything you could possibly need. And I'm going to be on this campsite right here, and directly across from me when he gets here is where Traveling Robert's going to be. So let me get back in here, get set up, and then I'll film the actual campsite for you. Here's a view of the campsite and the campground for you. You can see we've got full hookups, nice setup on those. Over on the other side we got a concrete patio with a picnic table. Got a fire ring with a grill built into it. Gravel drives on the setup for the trailers. You can look at the campground here. It's beautiful, very well maintained. Over on this side is going to be the bathhouse. We went in it, it's nice and clean. Needless to say, we would highly recommend this campground if you're in the Cincinnati area. Hey folks, well, we met up with Traveling Robert. We went up to Jungle Gems. There's Robert right there. And Jungle Gems is a Cincinnati unique grocery store. This thing is gigantic. If it's a grocery item, you can't find it here, then it doesn't exist. And everything's broke up into these unique sections that they have all these cute little displays in. So if you're in Cincinnati, we'd highly recommend going by Jungle Gems. After Jungle Gems, our next stop was Tree Brewery. It's a local brewery in Cincinnati. They serve pizza, and we really enjoyed it. And I had a wonderful time here. Good beer and good pizza. Well, folks, it's been a long day. We're going to head back to our respective trailers and call it a night. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Traveling Robert and I jumped in his vehicle and we drove down here to the Ark in Kentucky. And this is going to be the parking lot and transportation hub. You actually buy your tickets here at the transportation hub, and then you take the bus over to the actual Ark that you see in the distance. Well, we made it up to the main entrance here, and you can see it's got some beautiful landscaping. You take these pathways down to the entrance of the Ark. We're going to enter it on the right. It's 3 stories. We'll go up through each 3 stories walking, and then we'll exit on the other end down there. And it's, like I said, the landscaping's beautiful. It was very interesting. The architecture was amazing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the views. This is going to be the main entrance. This is going to be the exit of the Ark. There's a little gift shop you come through. I just thought this view was impressive for the construction portion of it. They do have a zoo here. We did see several animals, but a lot of them were up because of the weather. They even do have Camel Rights, which we were going to do, but it was closed. They have a virtual reality, which we did do. The programming on it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And they do have full restaurant facilities here. Robert and I did eat lunch here, and we really enjoyed that. So we're going to close it out with this final shot that I happened to get here. Thought it was kind of appropriate. We get a beautiful rainbow as we're leaving the Ark. As we're headed back to Cincinnati here, I just want to tell Robert that I appreciate the invitation and really enjoyed it. I would say it was uneventful headed back to Cincinnati, but you'll have to watch Robert's videos to figure out what happened there. And then from there that night we did a meetup with some of Robert's fans, and I'm sure he'll be posting a video on that on his channel. If you've never checked out Traveling Robert's channel, go ahead and check it out. I think you'll definitely be impressed. All right, folks. Well, we've enjoyed sharing this with you. We want to tell you we appreciate your support. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the campground.